4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Like I said, yesterday I did not have a streamo. I wanted to get my post out. Well, come to find out, with Reddit, you have to wait. Because it's a new account. I don't have a Reddit account, so I gotta wait. I gotta wait to post. So, that sucks. So, new timeline is next Monday. For everything. And thank you for all the YouTube comments. I know that putting the straight VODs out there isn't really conducive to actual watching time. I understand that. But I don't know how to edit this shit. I have just enough technical knowledge to be able to get on here, actually play the game, and get it streaming and going. I don't know how to edit. I can learn that skill, but nah. I've tried. I have little clips for my D&D stuff, but it's a pain in the ass. It's time consuming, and I don't have all of that time. I could say that I have the time because I'm, unemployed, looking for work, but it's the looking for work part takes a lot of my day. And then I stream. And then I clean. And I play video games with my friends. Alright, anyway, hi. We're going to go ahead and roll into it. I've made some changes today, and I want to talk to you guys about those real quick. I have added 2 mods this morning. I went back this morning. I rewatched everything, and I've got Rocket Girl, which is the continuation of Rocket Man, and Performance some SO, I believe. I don't know how to say the word properly. I'm probably mispronouncing it like a lot. But we're going to go ahead and run it on the general settings first, and then we're going to see how it affects our time lag. Worst case scenario, we work with the time lag and we still complete it. It's just going to take a little bit longer. I'm perfectly fine with that. This challenge itself is fucking insane from Jump Street. I've got 2 colonies. I've got 2 stockpile zones that are completely kited. One of those 2 words is right. Kited out. So I'm asking the game to do much more than it was supposed to do. And I always did say that performance mods would be necessary. And we finally hit that jump. So I noticed the lag going into the year 50 video. It took 5 hours where it was only supposed to take 3.5. So the time lag is back. And it's not because I don't have a beefy fucking rig. This is the beefiest fucking rig I could afford. If it has to be any beefier, then we're talking about NASA level computing power. And unless somebody at NASA would like to donate a NASA level computer for me so I could play my silly little Rimworld game, that's just not happening. So I had 2 options. Either stop the run, which I'm not doing, or download a couple of extra mods to help. It doesn't affect anything but back-end performance. It doesn't affect gameplay whatsoever. And there's also a couple of other things that we're going to do today. Meditation evidently is bad for lag. I've done a lot of digging. So that's bad. I've also got to get elephants off the damn floor. So I got to fix that. We're gonna be fixing a little bit of stuff today while we relax, chill. I need a mech chip for Zan, or for Wisteria, a replacement for Zan. Sorry, it's a little hot. The gate is up, so you guys may hear a little bit more potentially background noise as my family lives their life. I'm not going to ask them to be fucking silent while I'm in here doing my thing. It's perfectly fine. Maybe a dog barking every once in a while. Maybe, I don't know. I got a good suppression thing with this. But also we got a DK in chat. But he's very shy, so we don't ask him to say much if I can help it. But he's in chatos with us today until he decides to take a nap. First things first, we're going to adjust everybody's schedule, and we're going to take meditation off the table. So we're going to go over here to the schedule. All right, and then we're just going to take meditate out and replace it with anything. Recreation is fine. I'm not having a problem with rec time. It's just immediate meditation. And we're going to change that up for the people that have psycasts. I have a lot more psycasters than I thought originally planned for. And that's fine too. But we got to go in and we got to figure out who's psycasting, who's not. And that'll be a very quick way for me to figure out who's who. 3 hours of rec time is working out wonderfully for everybody. I just want to make sure that it's consistent across the board. But having everybody meditate all the time is causing a good bit of the lag there. So we fix. And it'll just be my regular guys. Now, what happens with the mods is that if the pawns are not on screen, they pause the ticking behavior, which is great. Less computing power, more speed. So we'll have to see how that works out in the long run. And then most of my infrastructure is done. Okay. The only thing that we've got left is that we're going to be traveling the planet, and then we're going to be out in the atmosphere. I cannot have me an orbital base. The Beerus has to be its own base. And that's the only other thing. It will tick on the ship, but yeah, there's not really much I can do about that because, let's be completely honest, I'm asking the game to do a whole lot more than the game is supposed to be doing in the first damn place. I am going to take meditate away from my housemates. I hate that. It's their one bit of comfort, but it'll be fine. I can't give them rec because they will not rec. I can give them meditate because they'll meditate, but it's also fucking up my shit. So we're going to go each tab and we're going to adjust that. Right here, we're just going to do anything. I can't believe I don't have any Night Night Baby. I have one. I think Opal's my only Night Night Baby in here. And if you're wondering why my arm is shaking so bad, Beerus, my beautiful little chaos agent, is trying to wrap himself around my mouse arm again. Bud. But he's not freaking out about the gate. He had just a little bit, and now he's doing a whole lot better. Yes, him is. You good kitty. But you need to move. He's not going to move. I know he's not going to move. He's not going to move. Arrgh. So we're just going to switch this to anything, and then we'll take a look. We'll go through our pawns and see who's got goodies and who doesn't, who needs meditation, who doesn't. Do that. And change with work. There we go. All right, that's all 4 tabs. That's everybody. I've got adaptive mode on. That's part of Rocket Girl, Rocket Man. It needs to be on for 45 minutes, so I'll time that at the next hour. And we'll turn that off. That just means that it's running the calculations to make sure everything runs good. We'll probably have to run it once a month to keep it updated because, like I said, I'm not adding a whole lot. I'm not taking out a whole lot. It's just stuff that is necessary to keep the game functionable. And I'm okay with people just coming in and catching snippets every now and then. That's fine. The only person that has been here and watched all of my episodes all the way through has been GK, because he's my Bertacho, and that's the love and support that I get. It's fucking amazing. But this is meant to be, you guys drop in, see how the colony's doing, and then go watch other things if you want to. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Some of this gets really fucking dry, even though I do try to make it entertaining. Once we get into the later game, especially the last 10 years, it's just going to be me sitting here watching the time go by and trying to work on ridiculous challenges. like 1,000,000 silver and 1,000,000 gold and all kind of ridiculousness. Okay, I may go out and, you know, eradicate factions. I may go out and eradicate a map completely. I may go out and just tear down a mountain for funsies. I don't know what we're planning to do in the last 10 years, because that I'm leaving that to me at the very end to see exactly where I want to take everything. So now that we're in year 50 and it's official, it's a GK. Hi, GK. So now that we're in year 50 and it's official, we're starting the ship launch phase. And I'm going to take a little bit of time to get everybody situated. I need a mech ship. Period. Either I'm going to go find one, or I'm going to have to kill Zan, take his link out, and resurrect him. And then send him off, which is probably going to piss him off. So, there's that. And again, even with my old computer and this computer, we're not seeing any on-screen lag. The problem is the lag that we can't see. It's the time dilation. That's the part that'll make this run last another 2 years instead of another 1.5 years, if I can't keep that under control. If I can't, then the series will last another 2 years. I want, and I am going to get my 100-year colony. If we have to crawl to it, if I have to completely abandon that other map and bring everybody back to one map, I will absolutely do that. But I'm asking the game to do more than it's programmed for. And I knew that probably around the halfway mark of the Empire, where we hit year 15, 16, where I realized, okay, you know, stuff probably isn't going to run right. But in this one, we hit year 50. So we're going to see a little bit more decline in the actual game. We'll see more errors when it comes to quests. We'll see quests that are uncompletable. We'll see a lot of weird random shit. Fortunately, I don't have anything that's too terribly complicated on the mods. Most of them are HUD, with the exception of 3. Allow tool does affect how the world runs, but it's only for a hauler urgency. I'm not using it for anything else. Met menus is also a thing, but I'm also not using the met menus part of the mod. I'm just using it for the pure pretty icon, so I don't have to read everything. This little shitty script. But yeah. One way I know for sure to spawn clusters is to talk to people and to have rituals. We have another ritual today, actually. Oh, poor kitty. Yeah. And got a hairball. Poor guy. Well, I will be right back. My cat has decided for me that it's time to get off my ass and I got crows. That's so icky. That's fine. Let me go get some towels. You guys are coming with me this time. Haha. My headset will DC halfway to the living room though. Got a shitty headset. See ya, donations are open. Look, bud. It's a gate. Fortunately, he's not freaking out about it either, and neither are my cats. So that is, I will take that all day long. That there. Move this out. And of course, cats always love to get sick in the most inconvenient places possible. Where? Right behind my streaming, well, right behind my desk chair. Because cats do cat things. And it's fine. Ugh. I finally got a food that he could eat and not throw up every time he eats it. It's actually called Tastefuls, and it's doing really good. Where's my floor cleaner? Behind my door. That is propped open with my vacuum cleaner. Okay, hold on. Yes. And before you guys freak out, oh my god, she's using cleaner around cats. It's the Myers Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day. It's meant for like all animal friendly safe homes. You can use it around fish, which is insane. You can't use any cleaning stuff around fish, really. Well, let's go ahead. Cleaning with Sia. A new part of this stream. Also, it smells like great. It's like this lemon verbena scent. Oh, that does smell really good. I am a fan. I haven't used it yet. I just picked this up the other day. All right, put that there. Move my chair back. Meh. Okay, perfect. And no, I could not have waited until after stream for that, because then that would have been dried and gross and sticky and icky and ugh. Who wants to sit with cat hairball behind them? That's gross. Gross, 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 gross. Disgust. I know everybody on the face of the planet has seen the Hail Mary shorts by now. I read that's not the book I read. I read the one that was after it. So it's like a 3-part everything. It's by the same guy that did The Martian. Hail. Something Hail. Don't judge me. Words be hard. But they have 3 books in the series. They've got The Martian. They've got Hail Mary. And they have the last one where people are actually in space stations and everything. And I've read the third one. I haven't read Hail Mary yet, so I really want to read it. So I'm going to have to see if I've got if I've squirreled away any audible points. And we're going to go send my singing pages back. Shit, my singing pages. Okay, first things first, Festivus. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. Undraft that one. They do not get to participate, and they know why. And you guys should too by now. I stole my Iggy. So hopefully we get a Festivus, we get a good thing, and then I can actually lower the amount of meditation areas that we need, since everybody's not meditating. I kind of make some of the areas defunct. I've got a little nature meditation area out here that nobody was ever using anyway, but this time I'll be able to go and, you know, get stuff done and all the goodies, and that'll be a thing. Lulu is going to be the one responsible for kicking off this wonderful ceremony. Begin Golden Day Festivus. And then we got to make sure that that one and that one don't get to go. And there we are. And the odds of us getting a Mech complex on this is kind of hit or miss. But I've been really lucky. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. I've had 6 Mech links. And I've got 6 Mechanators for a 50-year run. That's excellent. It was a fun one. Alright, and we discovered an ancient something or another. That means it didn't say Mech. So let's take a look. Ancient complex. Is that the only one? Ancient treasure. Okay. So, not really. But that's okay. Alright, so here's the... Do we want to go ahead and get the perfect singing pages before I send them out? It's going to take 8. We have 19. I can go ahead and get Lulu and Ryan both. All right, let's start this. We're going to pause the game for a little bit. Perfectly fine. We're going to set this to recombine. We're going to load template. I'm going to load his singing pages. And then I need to pull this up over here. Get my singing page, Xenogerms, Sanguphage, Rimworld. And let's see if I can't. There's my singing pages that I actually saved for a change. Look at me doing all the good things. Motherfucker. I closed out the webpage. Damn it. Ah. Singing page Rimworld. I swear. I was trying to make it bigger and then the cat knocked my arm away. I'm absolutely blaming everything on my cat today. Alright, so gene implanter. Let's get back to the game. Gene implanter is the first one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing one. Gene implanter, ageless, archetype metabolism. Archetype metabolism, that's the one we're missing. And I've got a plus. +5 and +5. We'll do that one. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We got a -9, which means we need more plusies. Let's see. We need to add Death Rest in this mix because that was the only one that was missing. Death Rest. Close that. Alright. -4. Okay, so I only messed that up because I had added extra stuff. So we need psychic bonding. It's already in there. Now we just need a +4 to even that out. It doesn't interfere with anything else. +4, +4, +4. Very unhappy would get us +5. Unhappy is +3. My guys they're not going anywhere else. They're not going anywhere else. I could do the very unhappy, have them put on one of each couple, and that should be fine. But let's see if we can find something better. They're not going to be in the cold, so very cold weakness might be an option. So let's try that. Cold. Cold weakness +1. Okay, that's a singular, so that means we only need 3. Good, good. Let's keep looking. I think they already have tender skin up here, don't they? Yes. Yes, they do. But that tender skin comes with a -2. That tender skin comes with a +2. Let's remove that. Where'd that singular tender skin go? Where did you go, my lovely? I wanna know. Where did you go? Go, go. Where did you go? Tinder. Alright, well, I'll type it in then. +2 on a tender skin. So I really didn't change anything. We're still at -3. Alright, do we have mild sensitivity? That's already on there. I'm not removing anything. I'm not taking away anything. I am adding dead calm so that way they can stop fucking killing my other pawns. But we need a +3. We need a +3. We'll work down. And you can't just +3. You've actually got to look through. Oh, I wanted them to be Psychite impervious too. Fuck. That's gonna add. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna fix it. Awful. Let's do Psychite first. SESY. Size sensitive. Psychite impervious is another -5. Fuck. Okay. Okay, still 8 archite capsules. Alright. We can deal with that. Damn it. Alright. Smoke leaf dependency. Go juice dependent. Awful intellectual. That's fine. -6. Awful social. No. Or artistic. No. Awful plants. Perfectly fine. Okay. +4. Major cell instability. Will that erode the perfect immunity? Let's check. Perfect immunity. Nope. Coagulated suppressed. Why is coagulate suppressed? Coagulate is still suppressed. Because I have 2 coagulate listed. That one's suppressed. Okay. We'll remove this one. Alright, there we go. Now everything's active. Let's go back to that one. Let's make sure everything's active. Active. Nothing suppressed. Okay. That cancer thing should be mitigatable. But let's see if we can't find something else. Nearsighted, that'll affect their... Sterile is fine because they no longer have any babies and they're both sterilized, so that won't affect anything. +3. So what we got? Extra pain is a no. Sleepy is going to be a no. Kill thirst, kind. Alright, we're getting into all the... Low gravity adapted, slow study. Indoor dweller is a positive. Let's see. Fairy tale. Poor animals. Poor autistic, awful social. That just mitigates their stuff. And they're not going to be the front runners moving forward. They're just going to be here. So let's add a poor artistic. Alright, and that's a +1, so I can take one away. We'll take away the poor artistic, I think. There we go. Metabolic efficiency is at a flat 0, still 8. We're going to save the template. Bonded Sangs, and then we're going to start combining. Beautiful. All right, we'll get them done. We'll send the elephants over to our other house to be chopped up for food. And yeah, so not bad. And that didn't take as long as I thought it would either. Use some of my Mio tea. Put my water, because I like water, but I like water with a little bit of flavor. 0 sugar. So it just tastes like stuff. Almost shook that up without the lid on. Let's not say we did. Oh my god. That would have been a mess. Let's go check on everybody over here. 5,000 units of food. I am a little concerned about that, but we already had that. We've already got our solution planted. We just have to see how that's actually going to fall out. There are still male geese out there. Let's fix that immediately. Manage auto slaughter. All right, we have 15 females. We have 0 males. Current male young. My animals. People aren't working on the animals, so let's go ahead and go to work. Did I turn animal handling down? No, I have multiple people that's doing animal handling. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but we're just going to go doink. And we're going to take the boys and we're going to take care of those. We're also going to take care of every boy but these for the lizards. And then we're going to haul all the eggs urgently so that way there are no fertilized eggs. If I can select them. Goose eggs. Alright. Can I get them to haul them? Possibly. You're not assigned to hauling. That's why. Alright. So they'll empty these if I make them. And I do want to make them. Bum bum. Zelda, you come and help. Because once the fertilized eggs are ruined, then they don't hatch more babies. My hauler should be enough to get those done. And Ren. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so that's 2 problems taken care of this morning. 1, my bonded sayings in our germ is completed. Yes. 2, we've taken meditation away from everybody. Now we got to find out who actually needs meditation. So that's got to go to the bio. And what I want to do is I'm going to make me a list. Yes. Is this my Rimworld folder or my Guild Wars folder? Rimworld. Fantastic. Alright. I also did all the adulting shit yesterday. Made my budget for the next 3 months. And there you go, kitty. Enough room to spread out. And I know where my pens and my pencils are. Why? Because everything's fucking organized. Look at that. I didn't even have to move my body to find my shit, my notebook. Exactly where my notebook is supposed to be. My pencils, pens, highlighters, erasers, sticky pads. Everything is right where it's supposed to go. Didn't have to get up to take my meds. They're right here where they're supposed to be. I don't even have to go very far. I got a feather duster to dust my laptop off and to play with my cats. 2 functions. Perfectly fine. Beerus is not a fan of the feather duster, by the way. Not a fan. All right, so we're just going to say we're going to go through. We're going to look at everybody's bios and see who has capabilities. Haven is an implanter. Fabulous. All right, so we've got none there. I specifically moved my notepad to the left side of my desk. I'm right-handed. So that way I did not interfere with Lord Beerus's reclining space. This fucking asshole just got up from the right side of my desk and moved right on top of my fucking notebook. Beerus, you're a dick. Alright, let's go see where that trader is. I need that trader. Is it here? Yes. Alright, Kaz, you're on the Dutes. Beerus, I'm going to literally beat you with a shoe. I will never actually beat my cat with a shoe. But that does mean I need to use my notepad instead of the other. Okay, so I pull my sticky note and I put my sticky notes on the right side of my desk to begin writing. This fucker just went from the left side of my desk, got his ass off of my notebook, and went and entirely sat down on my damn sticky pad. You're an ass. Alright. Monitor lizards, donkeys, Caponi, advanced Caponi. Cloth, we're doing good. Glitter World, we need to remember to stock up. Extra steel wouldn't be a miss right now. Let's see if I have any duplicates. Don't think I do, but if we do, we'll sell them. And then I do believe my Xeno Awful Crafting. There we go. We'll add that one. We don't have it yet. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't believe we have every single gene, but I think we have enough. I think we have it. I gotta get those run downstairs too. Alright, so Broken Dominion is not very happy with us, but that's Hi, Beerus. I need my mouse arm, bud. Oh, undead! Welcome, welcome. Well, I hope you have a very, very safe trip and be careful. Be very careful. Be as careful as you can be. And all the luck and well wishes go with you, bud. That's scary. You're very welcome. Alright, let's see what the faction is. Alright, 100, 188. Okay. So yeah, that's Yipe. Just be as safe as you can. Come home safe. There's really nothing else. No. No. Listen. Okay, hold on a second. Listen. Hi, Velcro. Yeah, I'm scolding your brother. Hi. You can either pick one side of the desk or the other side of the desk. You cannot get on mommy's notebook, so she's about to write stuff down, and I need that part of my brain to function and not have to worry about silly kitties that step on my stuff. Does your claws need another trim? Maybe. Hold on a second. I'm checking out toe beans. You know what? Those might need another trim later today. Nice and blunted, so the scratch and pad I got for you guys is working, but yeah, I think that's gonna be a little bit shorter. Yeah, nope. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Watch your ass, watch your buddies' asses, get home safe, and thank you for helping. You know, the people that are in the military are amazing. I know. I couldn't do it. So just be safe. All right. Especially, you know, I believe it's not. Nobody's announced World War III yet, but you know, I don't watch politics. I don't keep an eye on them. I never have. It in my yeah, absolutely, you do your best. But in my little sphere, you know, I've never had to watch politics too much, and the one person that it did in my life, like, completely freaked out about it, and there was nothing they could do. So I try to adjust and affect anything that I can do. GK needs meditation. Lulu is going to need meditation. Ryan is definitely going to need meditation. But, you know, as I get older, you know, the only thing that I can do myself, is do no harm to others and help protect my folks, help protect my people, and make sure my people have enough food, enough shelter, just enough. That's all I can do personally. And it's a little scary, but it's also not anything that I can do to help, which is kind of sad and a little terrifying, but that's true. All right, Zan needs some stuff because he's going. I might be able to get him to learn Farskip before they leave. Captain, no. Yvonne, no. Xandar. Sorsha. Thank you, autosave. Needham, Kiki, Soren. Bell. Kappa. Pretty sure nobody down here needs it, but I'm double checking everybody. Beautiful. All right. So that's done. We'll put them on meditate. All right. So let's go schedule. Go by name. All right. So GK gets meditation. 3-hour block. Wicked will also get meditation too. 3-hour block. Lulu, Ryan. Lulu, 3 hours. Ryan, 3 hours. Kaz. It's up here. 3 hours. Zan. 3 hours. That's not Zan. Take a look at those. None of those are actually serious. Zan. Xander. Xander has a lot. He'll get 3. Sorshan, Zorn are the last 2. Combat supplier. DK. Need to get them. Alright, so we do have good stuff to sell off. Suits, hammers, spears, another monosaur, snipers. Auto pistol can go. Heavy SMGs stay. Yeah. It's good. Sell off some more of the icky stuff, and then we'll get all of their monies. I'm not even having to touch my smoke leaf yet, which is perfect. I want as close to as much money as they have, and we'll have to gift as well. 35, 37, 39, 58, a little bit over. And then 97, we need 3 more points. DK can get 3 more points. We'll go gift them. And we'll give them some smoke leaf. Let's see. 3 points. 100 is 5. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And that mood should be fine. How long do we have on the Xenotype? Looks like it's going to be going good. Ta-ta for now. Oh, I got the lurk command up. Lurk. Exclamation mods. Exclamation rules. Exclamation goals is up. And lurk is up as well. There you go. I told you I'd get it done. It just took a bit. All right, let's get Soren his meditation and Sorsha. I don't want to forget. Soren at 3 hours. And Sorsha's over here. Schedule, she gets 3 hours as well. Sorsha. There you are. 3 hours. Okay. Yeah, just please be safe. Alright, now animals. We need to put the elephants in here, and that'll be just for a minute. So that's under zone, wildlife, habitat. I want them out of all of this. Get out. Get out. Get out of there. Snickly bits. Out. Out of there. Out of there. Haha. Gotcha, bitch. Alright, out of all that. Out of that there. That will clear up a lot of that in between the run-ins, and then they won't be up here very long. Let's go ahead and give everybody good death rusties, because we need to do 2 of those. Lulu. Ryan. Wicked. And GK. I thought there's GK. So we'll see how everything's working. The time looks like it's going a smidge faster, which is all I can expect right now is for time to actually move. It may get worse, it may get better. I'm unsure what it's going to do in the long term, but we'll be here for all of it. You guys as well. We'll be here for every bit of it. The good, the bad, the fuck ups, the successes, the oh my fucking god, I've killed my people again, or yay, I did not kill my people again. Everything is going to be streamed. Getting back to the YouTube comment about, you know, it's going to be more watchable in a condensed form. I agree. If I could learn the ability to do that, I absolutely would. However, I've got enough shit going on right now to learn something else. And again, this isn't a full-time thing for me. It may turn into one down the road or overnight. You never can expect if you're going to take off in popularity or not. I'm not banking on it. I do want to get, since it's year 50, and I'm pretty confident I can last the next 50 years perfectly fine. I'm confident that I can get to the end of my challenge, which is the most important thing. And that's the reason why I want to start sharing this in other avenues, just to make sure that people can see it. I want you guys to look and see what all it takes to get to 100-year colony. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of heartache sometimes. And it's also a lot of fucking fun. And I'll take it. I've also got one more Amazon order coming in. I have to get a cooler for my computer. A cooling pad. I found a relatively inexpensive one that should pull a lot of the heat away. Rimworld, it works fine on Guild Wars 2. This thing gets blistering hot. To the point that I've got so I tried to order a cheap one, and the cheap one didn't do shit. So I'm sending it back, and I want to spend a little bit more money to get a better cooler. Because it's very important, because that's critical infrastructure for my laptop, and Guild Wars 2 runs it hot. Now, could I back down the ultra graphics and maybe cool it off some? Yes, and I will be doing that. One, the stream won't catch all of the goodies and the intricate details, and two, Like the big world bosses where everybody shows up. That shit gets laggy as fuck. Oh, did you? Yep. Yep. Alright, so let's take a look and let's get all of our adults out here. Kiddo, you go down here. And you went berserk again. Did I already give you legs? I already gave them legs. So we need to take off said legs. Perfectly fine. We can do that. Because they're not... Did I not want them for a housekeeper? It's really young. And I'm under ratio at the moment. I've got 68 pawns, and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm actually 2 down. But I already given peg legs, and they're supposed to be for, let's build a copy. Oh, I don't have enough of those bricks. I do have enough of those bricks. First, let's knock them out. Draft you guys. And we need another component run under here. Gear. Go there. Do not fire at will. You are only there for backup. Anesthetize, because I'm not an asshole. And remove peg legs. Beautiful, beautiful. Draft and drop. And then we need a hospital bed in here. Do I have enough stuff for a hospital bed? I'm out of components down here. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Enter stockpile, items, components. Let's send down 25. Accept. Nice. Thank you, autosave. Alright. It's almost been an hour. We're going to go to Missile Girl. And we're going to go to... Alert management. Let's go here. 3 days cash retention time. And here, we're supposed to be turning off something. Adaptive mode is already off. Beautiful. Don't want to turn that on and debugging. Alright, so we're good there. Okay, I'm going to take a quick walkie break. I'm going to go, and there's a bot in my chat. Fuck off, bot. I'll get you in just a minute. You just sit right there. I'm going to pop you right in the nose, stupid bot. I'll be right back. you. Don't be afraid of the gate. It's perfectly fine. It's a good gate. Go check it out. No need to worry. Oof. Okay. That's a check. Cat check. Oh, my poor little Scruffles. It's really, really funny. Just have a cat that has anxiety. What's this one? Juggernaut, Cataphract, Blux Flag. I'll be to here. But if they drop in on us, that's not going to be a good thing. And it's not really anything that I want to mess with at the moment. Precious. Okay. There was another couple things we needed to do. We've got a quest upstairs that I want to go do. The Orbital Felon for the fuel optimizer. Now, I'm going to send a ridiculous force to go with that. Which means we need to... Nothing. We need to nothing. Everything's already kited out. How many vac suits do we have? Let's see. Oop, wrong thing. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. About 17. And just the same amount of more helmets. Okay. Okay. So I don't have to worry about vac suits up to 17 people, and we will be taking the full 17. There are some components that need to be fixed. We'll go ahead and unforbid this door. And I want to fix these doors with vacuum doors. Honestly. Alright, we should have enough stuff to fix all of that. And we'll go do that very, very shortly. So I want to hit the button to get the ship charged back up. And then we'll select our crew and make sure everybody has weapons. Listen to that sound. So soothing. Alright, let's get our secondary. Load from template. Bonded and Sangs. Start combining, which means that we're officially out of Archite capsules. And we're nowhere near the point where they can start infecting other people. But we will be. We will be. Because I'll have all of my vampire guys go bite other guys. And we'll have more and more and more and more and more. Can't wait. Alright, ship is fully on. And it is draining power fast, but we'll have that up and out in no time. My guys have another couple of days, and I do want to send a pair, probably Lulu and Ryan, out for that, and then I'll infect them when they get back, and they'll take the elephants over, and then we will have elephant meat for days. Speaking of meat, let's go ahead and get the wildlife taken care of. We want to hunt all the bison, all the dromedaries, everything that's not going to fight back. The bison should be fine. We also need to move these around. Install, we'll put them there and there and there. Very nicely done, guys. Very nicely done. Buddha miss. And then we need to get these hauled urgently, but that's not an imperative. Bison Revenge. Yeah. Good job, guys. Really good job. Alright, let's get our ship crew ready to go. I want Captain and Bree to be on it for sure. Evans, Lou and Ryan. Looking into you can't get to stay. And then most of these suits are vac rated. So I don't even know that I'll be able. I'll need to put people in the vac suits. 20. We'll load up the top line. All right, let's see who doesn't have a weapon. Because people keep fighting all the damn time and losing their damn weapons. Victor's without his weapon. Victor can't go. Victor can't go. He's a mechanator. San can't go. He's a mechanator. Syria. Sander. Okay. Start from Tater. Close that out. Wisteria is a shooty baby. Let's give her charge rifle. Warren also doesn't have his weapon. He's a shooty boy. You can have the EMP blaster. Night bolt gun. Alright, now we're just waiting on my singing phages to wake up. We'll go ahead and get the first one implanted in GK. And then we'll get the next one implanted in Ryan. And then that should bond the girls. And then we'll get them. It'll be good. Yes. Oof. Guess I'll flip that wrong side out now. No, I didn't. Good. Alright, so that'll be it. I have one item that I really, really want. There's a chair that has a wider seat so I can sit crisscrossy. It also has flappy down things where the cats can sit beside me instead of on my desk. But it's also like $100, so... Thank you, GK, for banning that bot. I appreciate it. I just saw that you did it. I went to look down. I'm like, okay, gotta get that done. That's already been done. Because GK's an excellent moderator. He's the best. The best of the best of the best. Alright. Come on, singing pages. How much longer you guys got? Shouldn't be long. $15 hours left. Yep, not long. Beatimus. Alright. The best part about having bases that pretty much take care of themselves is that, you know, it runs. But it also means that we have to go hunting for stuff to do, which is why it's so time gated. Get my guys down there, get some small infrastructure set up, and then we'll just be hanging out with them. We'll probably arm the ship early. And then we got to make sure we don't need, that's right, the persona cores go in there. I don't have to bring home a trophy because the ship already has a persona core, I think. We'll take one just to be safies. But I think the persona core is only needed if you're actually, I don't know. It's been so long since I've done the vanilla, and I've never done a caravan. Never. I've always built my own ship. So this will be interesting. It's also the reason why we're doing it old school. All right, we have everything we could possibly need except blood. We need a small stack of Hemagen. Very small stack. I'm gonna put a zone. Small itty bitty zone right here for the Hemagen. Storage, clear all. Hemagen pack. Critical. And then I'll have them run it. Oh no. Not chickens. Please, God, no, not chickens. Not chickens. Slaughter. Slaughter them. You will. Oh. Alright. So that should be more than enough to get them launched. We're going to launch into orbit. And I believe all the doors are completed. They are. Beautiful. All right, well, we're just waiting on my thing if it is. Yep, yep, yep. Hopefully, we'll find a mech chip up there. Do we have a mech chip up there? I haven't checked. View orbit. I know we got plenty of fuel. Those need tingies. We don't have tingies. Bit of a mess. Alright. But there might be. There may be an arcane seed up there. We may be able to land on an asteroid that has one. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And then we'll park it, send it back home, and then adjust it. Kill the chickens. You weren't supposed to haul them back home. You're supposed to kill them. Slaughter, maim, destroy, make chicken wings. My sister made chicken wings the other night. They were so good. But those are the last two things I need. I need a decent chair. I need one where I can crisscross my legs, and they have the things where you can put them down to the sides and the cats can sit on them. I probably won't use them, but they may. The chair I have now is pretty decently wide, so I can get one leg up, but I can't get the other one up. So that means this leg goes some faster than that leg, and I have to switch them out. So that's why I go walk every hour. I don't do that when I'm playing for fun, though. When I'm playing for fun, I dig in and I don't go as often as I should, which I need to. And yep, the room is clean and swept. Bed is made. Got a little bit of dirty clothes, but it's only like a quarter of a basket, so I don't have to wash them yet. Tomorrow I'm going to go in there and reorganize the kitchen. That's going to be fun. It's like it's not organized enough. I got to get in there and get that done. It's been on my to-do list, and it's on my to-do list for this week, along with finding a fucking job. Somebody employ me. A good noodle. But I'm okay for now. And I was talking to my bro Chacha about this yesterday. I'm not stressing about it as much as I would. I remember leaving the FTVA, and as anxious and scared as I was. This time I'm not. And I don't know if it's the fact that my meds are kicking in and my anxiety is way the fuck down. But something's just telling me that I'll be okay. Everything will be alright. So instead of looking for the next shoe to fall or looking for the next, emergency or disaster, I'm just letting it be. I'm letting it be. I'm breathing. Something's telling me everything's going to be okay. I'll take it. Alright, it looks like everybody is set and ready to go. Let's do this. Alright, so launch the ship. Cancel the ship launch because I forgot to do something very important. I forgot to do that. Alright, now we ship launch. Now, oh hell. I'm gonna pull everybody that's going over here so I can take a look at them and see what names they got. Everybody that's on over here stays. I'm gonna get that just in case it is work. Hold on.
Mic off. Mic on.
That's not promising. It started with, "Hi Gary, are you there?" Fuck off. I don't need damn phone bots along with regular bots. Alright. New. So we're going to do this, and do this. Then we're going to move everybody out of the launch parameter. Yes, I have my game paused for this. I don't want my guys to get too pissy while they wait. Alright, so ship captains are going to be Captain and Bree. Alright, Captain and Brianna are going to be my captains. Where's Bunbury? There we go. 144. And then it is Evans. Fern. Hector. Garnet. Lulu. Ryan. Lulu needs a helmet. Ryan needs a whole suit. He needs a whole suit. Dawn. Elvin. Jace. Kaz. Moss. Hubert. Time and Tater. Ubon. Victoria. Victoria and Warren. Beautiful. All right, begin. All right, beautiful. We're gonna go into orbit. And we're gonna go here. Can we not just fly in space? No. Okay. So we need to go over some, don't we? We need to at least go over a full thing. All right. We can do that. We also need to set them for travelers. Not a problem. We can absolutely do that. And we need to get him up, 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 and away. It gives me time to get Ryan in a suit. And Lulu in a hat. All right, let's see. Okay. Overheated grav engine. How long? 3.9 days. Okay. So we're going to select my entire crew. Yes, we are. I'm going to go to assign. I'm going to set them to travelers. All right. Alright, I think that's everybody. Beautiful. Alright, so they're all set to travelers. Let's get your grumpy ass out of there. We're gonna do blue close. Oh, because there's no more beds to grab. We'll fix that. Regular bed. Assign. Blue. Alright. Beautiful. Now, looks like we need components. Ooh. That's fun. Let's go have some fun. Nice. Jason, I want you to move. Lou, I want you to take front, man. Beautiful. That's wonderful. Alright, you guys get in here. We're going to unforbid that. We're going to unforbid that. We're going to make a little zone. Because I forgot. Stockpile zone. Storage. I'm going to set that to low. Allow all new corpses. No chunks. No plants. Beautimus. Alright. Lou, we're going to have you open these. Everybody else, come on in and get straightened out. Nice. Alright, so we got this one person that's got that kind of gear. We're going to coagulate them, just give them a fighting chance. Carlos. Gear. Bio. Neat. There we go. And we'll undraft my guys. And then we'll have this opened. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. We'll get some components out of the crypto cabinets. Maybe. Alright, we'll do that. And we'll do... Normally, I would keep you Tough Spike, but... we don't need to. Let's do some miscellaneouses. Get some graves dug. There we go. Bio-coated weapons we don't need. And I'll bring back a little bit of steel and some goodies. I have plenty of beds because we have couples. Yes. That'll work nicely. Got a little bit of gold. I don't see any components on the map. Yes, I do. Line that vein. Line this vein. Don't really need steel. Components, though, we do need. Just in case shit breaks down. We need a little bit of steel for repairs. Probably need a little bit of steel for repairs. Let's get us a little chunk. That one's probably good. Strip compacted machinery. You're fixed, bud. It's up to you whether or not you survive or not. That's all you, boo-boo. It's all you. See, and we did need those components. Part of my ship broke. From here, we're going to launch into orbit, then we're going to go to that, and then we're going to get everybody home safely. Yes. Yes. Also, food was good, but I need to get snackums. I don't have any snackums. So snacks for me, I have to watch out. I've got to either get veggies or fruits. I gotta have some peanut butter. But talking with peanut butter, it's just... Tater chips are also no-go because I ate some on stream the other day and didn't realize with the boosted mic to make my voice sound better, you guys could hear every fucking crunch. So no more chips on stream. No more chickens on stream. Oh, I can't be tired yet. I was a toss and turn night last night. I was hurting and I didn't. So with pain management, how that works is that you have to take your meds on a timely basis. Did I take my meds on a timely basis yesterday? No. So that meant that I was catching up by the time I laid down, and by the time the medicine fully took effect, it was almost midnight. And I laid down there. I finally got a little bit of catnap between midnight and 3, and then I came back and I slept till 8. So I finally got some sleep, but oh boy. It was a tossy-turny night. And that may take me a nap after stream. She's gonna be home around 5. Got some investigating mums to do. Got some things, and it looks like we're still running pretty well on time. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing the entire time. I'm asking the game to do more than it's programmed to. Isn't it time for me to cull my boy cows? Let's take a look. Animers. Auto slaughterer. 15. That's 14. I need one more female cow there. Let's check in at the menagerie. Oh, it's not the menagerie. Animers. Geeses. Cows. Manage auto slaughterer. Oh, nope. They're set for geeses. Cows. 9 of 15. But I don't have a boy. Oh, I don't have a boy cow over here. Alright, we gotta get a boy cow. Oops. Oops. Rose. Make sure everybody is scheduled for unrestricted. They are. Let's take another look at our wildlife tab. Oh, yes. Look at all that potential gibble. I don't want to kill the crows. I like corvids. Corvids are interesting. That covers crows, ravens, a couple of other animal types. But I do love crows and corvids in general. And my guys are just not going to have anything to do here. Select similar. All urgently, we'll go ahead and get them buried. This tile is going to be destroyed. That's fine. Alright, and we're working on the orbit raid. We still need our zoo, our menagerie xenogerms. I may not have that, but I may adjust it to where my top animal handlers don't get that one particular one. This probably needs to be animal handlers instead then. We got plenty of food. Got plenty of that. Yeah, we're good. So I need to get Lou in a helmet. Forceful air vac suit helmet. Ryan needs to be in a whole entire set. Forceful vac suit. Forceful air helmet. And everybody else, if I see that somebody is tracking in the negatives, we'll get them adjusted super quick. Rah. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I am super sleepy. I don't know why. 10 a.m. Any meat that we do is gonna fail. Beauty is gonna be fine. Don't really have anything for them to do over here, but wait. Starvation. Tater. I miss Tater. Tater, Tater, Tater. Let's go by name. Tater, 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 Tater. Travelers. There we go. That'll fix him right up. Yep. And everybody has one tick of medicine on them. I could see if there's any medicine to harvest out here. There is. There we go. I'll give them something to do. Alright, let's get our Xenogerm installed on GK. Beautiful. Alright. GK and Wicked, you guys can get to go back to the front of the line. Alright, GK. Albums. We're going to go with install Xenogerm. Xenogermy. Implants. Bonded Sangs. Accept. That is correct. And then we're going to have GK go rest, and Wicked is going to perform the clear that. Rest until healed. And then Wicked is going to be the one to do the surgery. Implanting Xenogerm. Give the other one to Ryan. And then after 2 years, I'll be able to have them bite their partners. And then we're good. Because that is a very expensive Xenogerm. 4 is not great, but doable. But that's why I had the implanter put on there, so that way we don't have to rely on those Xenogerms 100% of the time. And my Xenogermy babies. Let's see who's already got it. Haven already has it, and we are looking at, she is ready to bite someone. Beautiful. So Haven, who do I want you to bite? Are you ready to bite somebody? Not you. Zan's ready to be bit. And that'll also break that bond. Alright, Zan is leaving. I don't have to bite him. Zan is leaving. I do have to bite him. Where's Zan at? Zan's right there. Haven. Implant genes. And Zan. We gotta get your toes fixed. Bonded sayings. Lovely. Their plants dropped, their social and intellectual dropped. That's okay. My Sanguphages are about to enter their retirement phase because I'm going to put my other Sanguphage at the other base. And whoever falls in love with them gets bit. Snack, snack, snack. Haven, don't bite them and then run away. Rescue. Sillies. Alright, it looks like they're finally clearing up some of that waste. It's going to take a bit. I'm okay with that. Let's check on Bun and see how he's doing on artistic. He's already at a 20. Fantastic. We're going to have Hush and Bun change roles right before I send them off, but that time is not now yet. I also need to get all of our ovums downstairs on each base, which I'm going to do now because I'm thinking about it and we have time. Items. Ovum. And then at the Menagerie, do the same thing. Ovums. And we'll do another ovum run and we'll look for duplicates downstairs too, but again, that's nitpickly stuff. Nitpickly stuff on this. Let's see how long. 2.2 days. We got a ways. Everybody's hauling in meds. We can do a little zone for corpses. Right there. Should already be set. We'll get those hauled. We could have them deconstruct everything that's around. I don't think anything has a roof. Remove roof area. You can't. Roof area. So destroy everything but that little bit. Okay. Let them deconstruct some stuff. We'll turn bricks off so that way we don't have bricks. Just want them to do the deconstruction parts. Alright, so let's turn bricks out. No bricks. get us some mega scarabs. Just for giggles. I don't think they breed. We'll just have some for around the house. Cute little mega scarabs running around everywhere, scampering. Being fun little noodles. We shouldn't have to get chem fuel, but I do need people on cleaning. Normally I bring a housemaid for this, but we're going to bump their clean to 1. Won't hurt nothing, it'll actually help. Let's see what's going on my phone. I just got a lot of notifications back to back. It's bots! Horde spam. Block. Ugh. Bots. Probably stop around 2, despite where we're at in gameplay. Because like I said, I am the tired. And that'll give us another good 3 hours. I've also got to do some piano practice today. And sit something out for supper. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and text my sister about that. Yeah. Check those. See what she says. I like clever jokes. And it's too hot for chili, which I hate because I love chili. It's a little too hot for it though. Got plenty of food for the mega scarabs. Alright, and chat's back up. Got worms as a disease. Ugh. It's okay. Once everybody's perfectly immune, we don't have to worry about none of that. It just takes time. It takes time. I can go and check and see who is ready to bite people. Health ums. Need to go bio first and health ums. Alright, so Wicked. Haven just implanted somebody. Wisteria just got hers, I think. 1.3 years. Yep. Yvonne isn't 1. Chris is 1. Let's see health ums. Chris can bite somebody. Okay. Chris is going to go bite Wisty Girl. Alright, so where's my Wisty Girl? She's right there. Chris. Ah. They don't have the right implanter one. Dang it. Jelly bean. KK. Alright. Jelly bean. Need a mess. Alright, so they can't bite yet. That's fine. Issa can though. Issa, Twisty Girl. Alright, there's Wisteria. Issa. Do you not have the right one either? Damn, that's right. I made a couple of those. Shoot. Alright. We just gotta check and make sure they have the Laurel, Centurion, Implanter. Beautiful. She can. All right. I still want you to infect Wisteria. Oh, Wisteria's already done. What about Nico? Nico's not. Go get him, Laurel. Bite him. That's Nico. Lando. Sylvia Centurion. Sand just got infected. Victor. Genes are regrowing. And those are my housemates. Haven needs limbs. I think I'm just going to put Haven in the processor. Confirm. Zia's got some inspired recruitment we can't use. Bum, bum, bum. Heat stroke on Nala. So are we in a heat wave? Indoors is okay. I was about to say that's why I had that unroofed. You know what? We'll just keep these doors open. Doors are open. Okay. And that means we need another aircon unit. That's fine. We can do that. Temperature. Cooler. Let's make sure we flip it the right way. Yes, it does make my walls a little less structurally sound, but it's fine. Don't worry about that. And that should be defaulted to 70, which is exactly what it needs to be. Just rolling these out. There. And there. Genes are reimplanted. Beautiful. One day. Do I have anybody over here that has the implanter gene ready to go? Captain. 58 days. No. Hubert might be able to. I think he was one of the first ones. He is. Alright, so we're going to have him bite Jace and break that bondage. Alright, implant genes on Jace. Beautiful. And he picked him up. Just that fast. Good job, Hubert. You are so good. Hi, buddy. What doing, Bijou? Huh? Come here. What is that? Oh, I got a snuggly little kitty cat who's absolutely terrified of my ceiling fan. He goes and hides anytime I touch it. Takes some wheat to cup up from under the bed. I don't know what is going on in his little cat head. Him cat brain. Be braining. Poor guy. Why are you braining so hard? You're just a cat. All you need to do is eat and poop, and drink water, and purr. That's your only function. This coming from cats that lived outside for, oh, inside outside cats, because they could protect themselves. For now, are you gonna go to sleep? You can't go to sleep while I'm playing my video game and while I'm holding you in my arms. You can't do it. Nope. You can't do it. You gotta stay up. Silly kitty. I would get one of those jackets, like that hold the kitties like a little papoose, but they don't like them. How do I know this? Because I've tried making a makeshift sling before, so that way I could, keep them close and not have them, freak the fuck out. But they freak the fuck out, especially this one. He does not like to be bottled up in any way, shape, form whatsoever. He don't like it. Him no likey, so we don't do it, and they're right. I don't mind you sitting in my lap, bud. I just can't hold you while you fall asleep. Not right now. That's for snuggle time. That's for night. And at night, he doesn't like to snuggle so close. He'll get on the bed, but he doesn't like to snuggle close. Velcro, I've got to like shield my face, or he'll lay right on top of me and smother me in my sleep. Cats are assholes. Alright, come on now. I want us to get up in the sky. Yep, I gotta get some more tissues too to clean him ears out. He doesn't have ear mites, he just has really waxy ears for Kitty. Give him a treatment once a year just to make sure that nothing gets fucky. But they all get that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Velcro gets eye drops, in which case I have to wrap him up in the cat's burrito that he absolutely fucking hates. Hates the cat burrito. Does not like it at all. Alright. I don't mind you sitting there, bud, but I gotta move all my shit down again. Sound like that one boss in Ocarina of Time when he moves over. Move the laptop over, move the mouse over, and then he has adequate space for a cat. More than adequate. He has a whole length that he can just lay down on. But he's going to get closer and closer to my mouse arm every time. Every time. Alright. Jace is no longer have the psychic bond up. That's fine. And Jellybean's gonna get the rest of the stuff for dinner, which means that it is the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna go take the turkey out of the freezer. You guys are responsible for watching kitties. I will be right back. And by the time I get back, this should be ready to launch. Should be. I make no promises. Back. Ready to launch. Let's see. Squirrels have self-tamed. Genes are reimplanted. Work frenzies. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Launch. Yes. Board. Begin. Yes, I know. Alright, so we're going to go out in the atmosphere. That's the only one we can land on, so it's looks like it's gonna take us a couple of trips to get over there. That sucks. Okay. Next. Yes. Now, if I've done everything correctly, they should be fine. Going to confirm that landing zone. Looks relatively safe. Colossus needs rescue. We got him. Alright. We're going to dig as much as we can in a little bit of time that we have. It's 10 hours. Won't be so bad. Let's go ahead and go architect, orders. I'm going to strip mine. Let's do this first part here. Accept. And then I don't see anybody taking any atmospheric damage. And we get to get the cool spacey sounds. Beerus is one of those cats that he doesn't like a lot of people. He's very, very picky about where he gives his affection, with 3 exceptions. The kids. He loves the kids. Like, he'll let them move him around and hold him like a baby, and he doesn't run from them. He actually goes to them. And then my sister, Jerry, can come in here and pick him up and touch him, and he doesn't get all fussy. He runs from Clint, but he actually didn't run from Clint this morning. So, and then mom's also like a hit or miss. Sometimes I'll hide from her. Sometimes I'll go up for petties, but it's a very rare thing. He's just a very, very, very picky cat. And everybody's like, ooh, cats don't have a brain. I agree. They don't have a brain, but they do have emotions. And they do have preferred people. Beggars wish for resources. I am so sorry, my guys. You guys are not going to get help today. All right, so we've got a 40-second time. It's supposed to be 20 seconds. It's doubled that. It's fine. It is what it is at this point. There's one more mod I could potentially add, but this is the most amount of tiles I'll ever have open again. So 40 seconds for an hour. We're just gonna have to deal. Performance. Everything is on. We got all the stuff. Rocket Man's on. The other one's done. I can go and look at our tick speed for my pawns. Let's do that real quick. Mod options. Slower pawn tick rate. Slow down multiplier by 6. Let's put that up to... apply to all pawns. I don't think that needs a game reset. That may need a game reset. Let's save that and reload it just in case. We're gonna go save. That's the backup I made before everything. So we're just gonna save. We're going to quit to main menu, and we're just going to load it back in. I've got a scrumpy little kitty butt. Cat. Alright, let's load game up. But the time dilation is what it's going to be. Please wait. Alright, and go for speed. SS Velcro's ready to launch again. Lovely. Let's go. Launch. Begin. So the next closest one, can we land here? Beyond maximum range, we can land here. We're low on heat sources. I've got enough power. We'll put another heat source in, but our engine does produce a lot of heat, so I'm not too concerned about that. Go, baby, go. Run, run, run. So the slow pond tick speed is nowhere near as much as it can. It's going to look, it's going to take us 2 more jumps, potentially 3. Move landing zone. Confirm. Alright, and I need to set our Mega Scarabs for home. So that way we don't lose another one. Okay. Let's get all that. Let's take a look. We should have enough to do another heater. Do we need another heater? Doors 21, negative 22. Yeah, we need a couple more heaters. Alright. Build copy. Put one here. One here. Mega Scarabs may not if I don't get this heated up soon. That is negative 72. Heater. Heater. A siege? Where? Over here. Okay. Well, you guys picked the wrong time and the wrong place and the wrong people, my guys. That's okay. We will show you the error of your ways. This one group? Yes. Beautiful. Let's let them drop. Perfect. You guys line up there. We're gonna get just close enough. Let's see, does anybody... Beerus, I love you to the depths of the universe and back. But get your paw off my mouse arm. Alright. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end the way you guys wanted it to. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna drop all of our turrets. I'm gonna drop another turret right back here behind them. Oh, leaving so soon. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Alright, so we're gonna... That shaking that you guys are seeing on the screen with my, it's my cat. Haul everything urgently. We're going to get these in before that fire gets started. I think we're good on cloth, but we're going to haul everything in just in case. We're going to finish off our enemies. And then we're going to take their bones and brains. I'm going to allow that because we got room. I'm going to allow that too. And then I'm going to just release my people. Come in here with that bullshit. Fuck off. Beautiful. Alright, so everybody's doing well. And GK and Arya are psychic bonded finally. As Phages. That took total. Because I had that plan way back in the day when the Centurions were first. And yeah, I had it first in mind. But it took me 25 years.
What's up?
It's a bunny! It's a nightmare. Hi, Bun Bun.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're crashing my rim stream.
Yep, I saw the notification about 2 hours late, but I was sleeping, so yeah.
Yeah, that's legit. All right, let me fix my animals to where they can eat food. They can't eat regular food. Who's starving? Fennec Fox is starving. Okay, hold on. Let me get them. Let's go and put them in the Roratorium. Go get some food. But yeah, dude, like I'm at year 50. I got my guys in space doing space shit. It's awesome. Now, quick question. Who's the snugglier kitty, Velcro or Beerus?
From when Velcro was around, Velcro was.
Okay, but Beerus would let you guys manhandle him, though, right?
Yeah, sometimes. No, he'd stick around.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, but he wouldn't go running and hiding from you like he did everybody else, right?
No. Beers would sit in my lap when I was on your computer.
Yep.
I'm also now playing a Minecraft mod pack based on Norse mythology, and it actually seems pretty good.
Are my people getting hurt? My people are getting hurt. That's why it's not doing that. Huh. My people should not be getting hurties.
I have become a god.
Well, congratulations. I hope you have fun with that. Oh, they're getting burnt from the fire. Okay. Legit. Let's get the skulls in at least. I do need to get some skull decorations up. Love you. Pass it out. All right. Good night, GK. I love you too. We're having sloppy joes and tater chips for dinner, and geese. Love y'all. Love you too. He's being such a brat. He says bye, Nightmare, in case you're not listening to chat. So when's your next day off so we can start season 3?
Next day off is the 4th
of July. Everybody has the 4th of July off. That sounds like a really good time.
Except...
No!
I was gonna go to the mud park.
No. Oh! So, tell me, is your mom actually letting Jason ride in the mud run?
She's working it. She's having him work his ass off so he can pay for his own entry.
But she's gonna let him go and compete.
I don't know about compete. I don't know what you've been hearing, but
so according to my littlest nibbling, his first plan was to not tell his mom anything, and then he was going to get Tater to sign as his parent, and then get him in to compete.
We're his guardian at the time, so we can technically.
You think you or Tater would risk the wrath of your mom if something happened to that kiddo? And
she doesn't. She won't know.
Oh my Gami Kai, you guys actually have a plan, okay? Okay.
Look, we're only about to go flip about 7 4-wheelers, 2 of which aren't going to be ours.
You guys got some balls. That's all I gotta say. You better hope.
No, in all honesty, we were trying to get a new unit to run around with, but We have good history on the ones we have now. It's just they won't let me get a new unit until there's a little bit more of a payment history on those two. So this time around, I won't be able to get the new unit. However, I was told around my birthday they can probably swing it, and I can trade my 500 in for a nastier machine.
Yeah, no, because that's not absolutely freaking terrifying for your auntie to hear, but. Woo!
Oh, you'll be fine.
Uh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, let's get a little
You'll
bit
be
of.
okay. What's the worst that'll happen?
I don't know that there is a worst case scenario in there other than your baby brother getting smushed by an ATV.
But if it helps, it's not a four-wheeler.
I am going to strangle you the next time I see you, which is going to be sooner than it should be around Thanksgiving or Christmas, one of those two. I still don't have a job, and not for lack of trying, but I am financially sound for the next 3 months or so. I cash out one of my 401ks.
Damn, you can just cash that shit out.
No, baby, you cannot. I'm going to have to pay taxes on that like a motherfucker next year, but I need the money now. It's not going to help me in 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's one of those things where it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't, but I'd rather go ahead and make sure that I can, cover rent and my car payment and insurance and internet. So there's that. But
It's better being able to live than not being able to.
oh yeah, and it covered rent, food, all my bills for the next 3 months. And I've got a very, 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 very small amount for fun money.
Do I want to know what this is?
Yes.
This looks like a massive fucking battle arena.
And that's probably what it is, a massive fucking battle arena.
I'm gonna fly straight into it. Watch us start the boss fight for this fucking world.
That's not on. Or they're not getting.
There's definitely a summoning altar. I think this is where I'm supposed to fight hell. Okay, I am taking the hint and fucking leaving.
What's going on with this thing? Power output 0.
So, long story short, you are a god that is stripped of its power and cast into Helheim, and you have to fight your way out.
Nice.
Oh, that's what I need. Yes, that is what I need. Oh, you can shift grow these fucking things too. That's sick.
So it's the twerk and grow? The good old twerk and grow?
Yes, for this, but there's also like the lily pads of fertility for mystical agriculture, speed accelerators from AE2. There's about a million things for this one.
Let's take a look. Yep. My people went back to sleep. Do not sleep. You guys have fires to put out, please.
What can I use where I could crush you down into charcoal dust? That would probably be good.
Okay, so that's a little bit better. A lot better on temperature.
So I need charcoal dust to make the soul stained stuff, which means I'm going to need more. What in the fuck? That takes actual plating to craft that one and twisted rock. How do I make that? Wicked spirits and arcane spirits with. I don't know how to make that yet.
Lots of little jumps.
This is a headache.
It sounds like it.
Okay, so how do I make hex ash? Charcoal dust, amethyst dust. Which means, and I do have some amethyst around here, so that's good. So, amethyst dust. Will y'all fuck off, please? I don't need all of you over here next to my base 24/7. So I need to make hex ash, which goes. I just need an arcane spirit on the outside of the altar. And that should craft me hex ash. Now, how much of this do I need to craft? I need 2, so I'm gonna have to go get. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a fuck ton of arcane spirits. Oh no. Endermans.
Are they the good type of Endermans or the bad type of Enderbangs?
The dead ones, as soon as I find some.
See,
So
why
which
are
I
you?
cannot seem to find any Endermans. Okay, well, can one of y'all drop arcane spirits? Oh, is that an arcane? Oh, they can drop arcanes. Come here, buddy.
You just had an inspiration in my game, Lando.
Huh?
So you just had an inspiration in my game.
Nice.
Yep.
Come here, Endermans. You dead. Oh, warp flux. That'll be useful. I'm watching a YouTuber play this as well, so. Ow. I'm watching a YouTuber play this, so I'm just trying to get caught up to where he was in his last video. And then when I watch his videos, I'm gonna play along.
You can't just say you're watching somebody and not drop who you're watching.
Chosen Architect.
Oh, he's got some good shit, doesn't he?
Yeah, this is Architects as a Exodus. This is a mod pack. He got FTB to build around what he was looking for, and it's actually pretty fun.
I really loved his stone block. Him and Craft Dad 76.
Oh yeah, no, this pack is pretty fun.
Dad
It
Craft.
just
I said that backwards.
can you fuck off, bro. I'm ready to get this new fucking scythe that I'm trying to make because it's a lot more powerful. Okay, so I believe I have 4 soul stained ingots. Yes.
We can't get to that to repair it. Okay. Let's reinstall that guy right out there. And then...
So
oh, shit.
I should have some processed soul stone in my chest. I need to make more processed soul stone.
That's what's going on. Okay. Can get to that one, but not that one.
So I got
So
that.
destruct that.
So 4 soul steel.
That's why I was having so many problems. I couldn't get to my engines. Okay. Good to know. I was wondering why my trajectory was all fucky. Alright.
Because you're weird.
Yes, baby. I am very weird, and that's perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, look at the entire group. None of us are really any better.
Well, of course not. You had me as a guiding light.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
It is a fantastic thing. Alright.
Arcane spirits. I do not have enough arcane spirits, so I gotta go kill some more shit. Come here, Endermans.
Is that even going to be in our range?
Come here, Endermans. I need your spirit. Fucking hell, quit teleporting away. I have that same power. I'm just not gonna fucking chase you down. Jesus Christ. I hate the tweaks that they've made to Enderman, because if you look at them for too long, they will literally just warp away. Or apparently, in my case, if you go to hit them, they will warp away.
Tester breakdown. We're going to have the same problem here. We can't get to that thruster.
Alright, so that they're just gonna stay over there. I guess they can see me from half the fucking island over.
Right, let's get that oxygen pump out of there. Let's make a hole. Let's build a door. Okay. What do we have? Steel auto door.
Oh, I have enough stuff. Let's go. I smell a new scythe.
Alright, let's leave an Atmo. And then we'll power it off. Alright. Okay. Then we're going to...
Hold on, I'll be back.
Okay. off the grid. The room has no ammo, so we'll make an oxygen pump. Install it. There. Right, that one. It's randomly turning off one of my chem generators whenever we launch. That's fine. Not worried about that rat. What's this thing? Ancient drill rig. All my thrusters are working now. Got a way to get to all of them, but nope, got a way to get to all of them. Okay. We're not losing ammo. Alright. Whoa. Animal sleeping spots. Put some down here. One set to medical, so they should go and rescue that guy. Yep. Visitors are leaving. Marriage is on. Who's deciding to get married? And Twin Mickey again. Lovely. Boomalope is self-tamed. Well, we're going to take care of that super quick. Where did it self-tame at? Yeah, no, we're going to release that thing to the wild. We've already had one Boomalope disaster. We don't need two. Manhunter pack, though. Oh, that's here? Oh, how fucking adorable. Just in case. You three. This should be all we need. Let's see. Draft. The big cannons get to go off today. That thunk thunk you hear, those are my uranium slug turrets. We haven't heard them go off a lot, so that satisfying thud thud is amazing. It's alright, buddy. That was just my game. He heard that. He heard it through the headphones. Sensitive little shit. Bum bum ba dum ba dum bum. Yep. Alright, this should be ready to go. Yep. Wait, everybody to come back in. Jace is my scraggler. Wonderful. Alright, launch the ship. Oh, that's barely in range. Beyond max range. Alright, what do we do in this situation? Do we go launch to ground? Yes. If we launch back up. Black Skunk Plateau. Raccoon Lip Lagoon. Oh, we got about another 20. I'm trying to get at least to the base. That way we'll have something interesting to start tomorrow. I did not realize it was going to take this long just to get up in the atmosphere. I thought that you could like land on a regular tile because you see ships out in space a lot. So I'm wondering why I can't just float in space. Do I need a different thing for my ship? I don't know. Possibly. Alrighty. Man sparrows. We're not going to worry about that. Oh, there's another ancient danger down here. Let's get our guys. Let's go poke our heads in places they damn sure don't belong. Is that gold? Yes, it is. Alright. Blue. Lubon and garnet. Beautiful. Well, let's take my guys. We're gonna scroll them out just a bit. Lulu should be enough to handle that. I see that. She's getting wrecked. Get her to jump out of dodge. Finish that off. You guys gonna draft for a couple of minutes. And we'll go and see what's in there. Yep, we're going a little bit past 2 because it's not quite 3 hours and I really want to get to that area so that way we have a jumping point for tomorrow. And then let's see how bad we're doing. We'll give the mods a couple days to work and we'll see how well or how bad we're doing. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Social skill trainer. So put a dumping zone. Beautiful. Unforbid everything on the map. That'll work. We'll give our people a little bit of time. I don't think we got, but yeah, we only got 5 hours left till launch. I think we're going to leave the crypto babies there where they are. Because like I said, I am. Your girl is sleepy. And that's good though. That means that the meds aren't too strong. I still can take a nap whenever I feel like it. But like I said, those ADHD medicines, I have never been. I've always had a problem keeping my room clean. Always. Work areas, not a problem. It's just, there was never, I always wanted to organize, but every time I would organize, it would stay organized for a little bit and then it would turn into chaos. But it was controlled chaos. I knew exactly where everything was. You know, I could put my hands on everything, same with my room. But now it's not, how do I explain it? Fuck. It's not something I have to fight with myself over. I just think the thought, I get up and I do the thing. It's that simple. I've always been very strict with my time regulation because I have to be. Deadline oriented, stuff like that. But there's now where, you know, where I would procrastinate or put things off or, you know, just sit there and wait and mull. And there's none of that anymore, which is amazing. I can sit down at a task and not get distracted by every flutter or brain gerbil that comes my way. It's really fucking amazing. I'm no longer pissy about it. I'm just really happy. Now if I can just make sure that I can get my meds. Stop social fighting, assholes. Alright, let's launch. Again. I've got Luciferium on my map. Why do I have Luciferium on my map? Oh, there we go. Orbital Felon. Absolutely, we want to get there. Once we land, we're going to go take a sneaky peeky, and we're going to save this for tomorrow. Alright, sneaky peeky. Sneaky peeky. We're going to move our landing zone to the bottom. We're going to move it close. Confirm. Alright, then we're going to pause our game. And we're going to take a hot minute to see what all we need to do. Vladimir! We may take some captives home too. Alright, so it looks like there is a lot of stuff to explore. I'm going to be very careful. Fortunately, I brought a lot of people this time, so we should be fine. And I know what to expect. So yes, and on that note, thank you guys so very, very much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for guest stars, GK and Lando. I love you guys so very, very much. Thank you guys for watching. Again, we're going to have this up on YouTube. And it's one of those things where if I could edit, these videos would be presented in an edible form. I just can't. I'm sorry. But I love you all so very much. I want to see ya tomorrow where we're going to take this thing, as Cages once said, by the balls and go deep. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.